The mosaic sections.
The mosaic. I love the fish with teeth and the fish eating.
What do you think? What do you think this is?
Isn't that one of your gefilte?
It's got ears, though.
Ears?
Excuse me for howling.
Aren't those
oh, it's
ears?
not. It's a cat. It's
that
a
a
cat
cat?
with teeth.
Yeah, it looks like
Thank
a
you.
cat.
I missed the ears.
Uh-huh.
Good job.
Is that a cat, Akiva?
It could be one. Actually, one friend, former Seattle resident friend who lives in Austin, Texas now, saw this when it was in progress, and I asked him what he thought this was, and he also said a cat.
Okay.
But someone else must have seen it because someone else said they thought it was. I think they might have said it was a fish. I mean, it's like sharks.
Kind of a mythological
Sharks could have like
creature.
fins coming up, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I was just.
Looks like a. Yeah, it looks like a fantasy combo creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if I were to interpret it, fantasy combo, I like cat because I like to rib friends of mine who have cats because I've been a bird lover my whole life, you know.
Yes. Oh, okay.
And you know, yeah,
Yes.
sure, it's a hairball ejector creature. Yeah.
I do love. So there's one very happy figure in this, and it's the fish eating.
This one
up
here?
left. Yeah.
What's
that
it?
fish
I
is
didn't know it was
delighted.
eating. What's it eating? I didn't know that.
I don't know, but it's okay.
That's good.
It's preparing to eat. Oh.
Oh, good. That's a
It's
good
preparing to
interpretation.
eat. It is swallowing, looking to take in something.
Okay, cool.
It's a fish with high standards and good taste. That's taking in green and red
That
vegetables.
probably likes.
Green
That-
and peppers.
Well, fish eat other fish. Maybe it's eating gefilte fish, a fish with really good taste. My gefilte fish hating nephews and friends, one in Renton,
I like the
will
little
be really annoyed.
I like the little wooden domino. That looks like a very
it's
old.
not wooden. It's like plastic family
Really?
set.
Oh.
The other dominoes from the same family set are in several works, like the Mirrorsteiner or Zagreb work. So what do you think this is?
I've been looking and wondering. Oh,
A dragon?
wait a minute.
That's a good interpretation.
Yeah,
Ooh.
isn't it a dragon?
Or is it
Because, like, you know, or an
or is it a sea jelly with its legs
Sea
hanging
jelly?
down?
No peanut butter? I'm
That's
joking.
Cute.
Sea jelly. Huh. So this actually, the basic form of this was drawn from one of the last November, December when I did this. I think you saw this in progress when you visited with this friend of yours. The sea monsters in the sailing ship St. Louis, 1939 drawing, the first one. That's what this figure is from. This one from the second one called the Sea Beasties in the sailing ship St. Louis, 1939. So it's also kind of like a whatever sea monster. There's another.
That little thing down there, the eyes and what's around it, I think of an owl.
And D'vorah, what do you think?
I'm going with, I'm going with a sea creature again.
Okay.
Yes, I'm seeing a tail behind it that makes it look.
Yeah, like a fish,
Yeah.
like a weird catfish.
Yeah, I've been calling it like a piranha-like fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, and there's one more
This guy.
here.
It's a nice little
Oh.
snake.
Oh, cool.
This one
It's
is
clearly
part
a
of the
snake.
title that I
And
mentioned.
very snaky.
I
yes.
call it a sea serpent. Snake
serpent,
is good.
yes.
Sea serpent snake.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't come out as sharply delineated as I hoped because of what happened just in terms of light and dark when I added the mirror sections.
Yes.
It lost some of the definition.
Oh, I see. Yes.
But anyway, the head, two eyes, the teeth, and it kind of.
No, it's
Oh,
clearly.
it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Yeah, that's very clearly designated. Yeah.
And what else is in here? This got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces from the old music hall
Really?
from the stuff I had bought, some of which are in other mosaic drawing combos.
Wow.
My God.
What year did you move here? I forget.
91.
Well, the same year it was torn down, and now age kicking in, I start forgetting dates. It was torn down in either fall 91 or fall 92, I forget which.
This is a building downtown, right?
Yeah, it was
I
at
remember seeing
7th
it
and
being
Olive.
torn down.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yep.
when I was drawing it. This here I found
I like
when I
that.
was walking or biking along Lake Washington by Leshai one day, and I was on the sidewalk, just the front of this old like birdhouse. Someone had
Oh,
thrown it out.
this whole thing was one piece.
I had to. I had to add pieces of metal and this and that to get it. It was all falling apart to get it in there.
I like that.
Oh my gosh,
That I added.
it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's great.
So, okay, we're at 5 minutes 27 seconds. Maybe any sum up closure comments?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just noticing that these two pieces are wonderful arch coverings for the whole thing.
Thanks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, it's a tremendous piece.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Why?
How much does it weigh?
I don't know. On average, these things weigh about 100 pounds.
Wow.
How did you get it down? Oh, on some kind
On
of
the
dolly.
cart.
But you had to get it on the cart, for heaven's sake.
I lift it up.
Yeah.
In 10 years, I might not be doing that anymore. But for
you're
now, I
ready.
can still do it that kind of physical.
All right, all right.
Okay, thank you, mesdames and messieurs.
Oui.
Mein Fräulein and mein Herrings.
Yeah. So what did these metal things do that you salvaged from the
Actually,
old-
these things, I'm pretty sure, were like probably sink parts.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
I don't know what this
Oh, yes.
was. They're kind of like wrench-like things.
They
the
are.
two of them.
When you collected those, were you making these kinds of pieces?
No, I wasn't doing any mosaics back then.
So you just knew that at some point you were going to engage?
No,
in
I knew about the sale ahead of time of the fixtures in the music hall. I had never been in the music hall until the day of the fixture sale. I wandered around the whole building looking to see what was there.
Yes.
In a basement room, there was a whole bunch of, like a box of all this stuff. I still have a bunch more of it upstairs. And hypoglycemic as I am, I didn't have any food with me. The last room they got to, I spent like the whole day there. I must have been like 6 hours waiting for them to get to this room.
Oh.
And so then a fellow who was looking to buy some cash registers that were there in the basement, he and I, they had a bunch of stuff like all in the corner, and he and I decided we would split the cost. So anyway, he took all the cash registers, and I got like a couple of boxes full. I don't remember how I got it home or anything. Maybe I took I don't recall. Anyway, so it was just, I have a glass. It kind of looks like a lamp, but it might have been used like for soap. Really nice looking. I have it upstairs still. Anyway, and a lot of these metal stuff have been used in several of the other mosaic drawing combos. Oh, and I also bought, now I remember what it was that I wanted at that sale, which is all completely irrelevant to this work, but I have this big cement or concrete urn upstairs. You've probably seen it in years past, which reminded me, that's what I wanted. It reminded me of the things that were on the upper outside exterior of the music hall, in the front and the sides and all that, those giant urns, which are now in this dog walking park by Pine and just east of the interstate.
Oh.
That's what it was. So kind of, I'm probably going to end up giving that to the Museum of History and Industry if they wanted. It might have been used as an ashtray. I don't know. Anyway, basta. Enough, Segan.
Okay, so is this you, Akiva?
No, that's one of the
That's one of your exes.
girlfriends.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
How would you think that looks like me?
Well, it looks like you.
Beardless and mustacheless. You've never seen me without a beard and mustache.
Oh, that's true. I haven't.
I haven't.
But
either.
it could be you, beardless and mustache. The eyes look like your eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I went for, the eyes.
Okay, we're at 9.5 minutes here.
All right.